I'm back in New York here at the BSM Summit for 2022, and these gentlemen were just on stage. And how did the presentation go for you guys?
It was excellent, a lot of fun. Learned a lot actually. Getting ideas and gathering ideas from different folks in the business and different markets is always interesting, and hearing different stories is great. And hopefully we can take ideas from each other and move forward with them.
How'd it go for you?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Pretty much the same thing. I loved all the idea sharing, and actually I was trying to take mental notes and prepare for my portion. I have some follow-up questions for you and you guys. Yeah.
It's amazing how the free flow of ideas kind of go, but you have to really fit it toward your market. And what's to work in your market, it's not going to necessarily work in your market.
Absolutely, and markets are different. Here in New York, I mean, the amount of teams that we have here to cover is different than a lot of different markets, so storylines are going to be different everywhere, and choosing what to do and when to do it is always tough, but that's why we do it. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be different from place to place. That's why it was great, and that's why this summit is great. You can meet everybody from around the country and exchange ideas, discuss things with each other, and learn.
Yeah, I would agree, and maybe to put a little twist on it, coming from Kansas City and then Louisville and Wichita, much smaller markets, we can still put a little twist on some of the ideas that I heard up there, and the NFL ran throughout all the presentations, I noticed, so we got some fantastic ideas there, and I'm really excited to put a couple of them into play.
I'm sure it was nice to be able to go face-to-face, shake some hands, get rid of all this stuff. But again, you guys had to learn, I'm sure, a lot about yourselves and about your staff during all this bad time.
Yeah, a lot of pivoting. I mean, a lot of things that we're used to doing and have been doing for years, in whatever market you're in. I mean, things change, it changed drastically. So, content itself, we had ESPN New York, we were talking about the Last Dance documentary. I mean, that was what we were talking about in New York.
Yeah, it's got a
documentary about the Bulls, but that was what was captivating people at the time. Sports fans didn't have games or teams to watch, and so events went from live to virtual, and everybody rolled with it. And listen, things are starting to get back to normal now, which is great. Events like this are great to come to and be around people. So it was a great learning experience. As tragic as everything was, we had to pivot and figure things out.
That's the word, pivot and adapt.
Yeah, and patience.
Yeah,
I think we learned a lot about ourselves. We learned a lot about patience, empathy, take a deep breath, which we don't tend to do very well in our business. And also, I think we've adopted a lot of technology that we didn't really know how to use. And now we'll use the best of both worlds. We can get out and see people in person, and we can also use the technology to maximize our time.
Gents, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the summit.
Thank you very much.
All right, that'll do it here from the BSM Summit in New York.